another Dokkan battle video. So it's not just Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta who got his EZA. Physical Omega Shenron also got his EZA. Now, I don't think I like Physical Omega Shenron as much as Gogeta, just because the thing with that Gogeta has always been his super attack counter. The 70% is just way too good, right? But Physical Omega, to me, seems like he's just a better version of EZA Physical Cooler, which means this Omega is crazy. The real issue, I would say, for Omega and a lot of villains right now is that, you know, the 7th anniversary has introduced these new LRs into the game, right, who have, you know, are giving characters access to a 200% leader skill. We need, like, the villains need to get love too. Like, I don't know. Like, as good as this Omega is, I mean, his teams and stuff, these options are just so limited. Dokkan, like, they really got to drop, like, the villains this year need to be just disgusting, and these teams need help. Now, Shadow Dragon Saga's first category is in a good spot, and he's the leader for it, 170%. You know, we just got massively powerful units added to it, which is good. But then, like, you know, Full Power, Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, GT Boss, these teams are all dead. This is all dead teams. Battle of Fate is good. This is, of course, led by Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We could probably do some stuff with that, but we'll see. We'll see what Omega's looking like. So, turn 1, 237k defense is pretty good, I'd say. I mean, we're getting a lot of support. Remember that one huge thing with Omega Shenron here is the link set of his. So, Omega Shenron's link set, Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith. Oh, okay, so it's different from the wiki. Yeah, Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, GT, Shadow Dragons, and then Fierce Battle. Things like Big Bad Boss. Okay. So just between these couple links, again, I want to make this point right here at the start of this video. Between Big Bad Bosses, you have 25% attack and defense. Shadow Dragons, 20% attack and defense. And then GT, 2 key and 10% attack and defense. So it's, I mean, you guys, you know, anyone with eyes can tell, like, you run these Shadow Dragons together. That's why this Texan Shenron, very fast. Remember how disgusting he was? Well, very fast, we now have 2 units that are going to be nasty. Sin and Omega together are going to be really crazy. So let's go ahead and see, again, 237k defense right there. Omega builds up 10% attack and defense with every attack performed up to a max of 70%. So he has to do 10 attacks to fully build up, right? We're getting defensive support from Rildo, and then attack and defensive support from the LR Shadow Dragon Army. So what was that? Basically a 4 million attack set, which is solid. But, I mean, okay. So then he pops out a second super, which is good. You know, that's where his damage is coming in. Each of these super attacks, he raises defense for 1 turn, so the 30% defensive increase on super attack. And then he's also greatly lowering enemy defense. So, I mean, as you guys could see, he's just going to be very powerful. He is going to be building up. I think he's a great option for villains. To take into any sort of, like, long content, he'll be good, right? Again, he's just sort of a better version of Omega Shenron. It's like, excuse me, a better version of Physical Cooler. That's who this Omega is. He'll be good, but, again, we just need, like, major Dokkan Festival exclusive, Dokkan Fest LRs, like, those level of characters. I would be, like, I feel like, dude, GT Bosses needs a unit that's like, they need to drop an LR who's the 3rd best unit in the game for, like, GT Bosses. Like LR Omega Shenron or something like that. Like, we do need that quite a bit for, like, the GT Bosses. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, we really do. I want, again, a Shadow Dragon character or something who is, like, way better than UI Goku and Full Power Frieza and stuff like that. But maybe it's not quite as good as the 7th anniversary Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs, right? That's what I hope to see, because, dude, Omega, like, he needs it. We could get Fierce Battle with Super 17, but, again, I just want to, like, leave Omega in slot 1, let him do his thing. His defense, Rildo was giving us defensive support last turn. Omega's defense is higher than it was last turn with that support. So, it looks like Omega really gets substantial buffs. From the, like, attack and defense that he gets per attack he does. So it looks like he is just really going to build up. I think the next team we'll run Shadow Dragon Saga. and we'll definitely go into a longer event like the GT Legendary Goku event or something like that. Because, again, we do need to make sure that Omega gets his 7 attacks in. So that right there, this is what, 4 attacks? And, okay, so Omega's gotten 4 attacks thus far. I think I do like Omega. One other thing he does that it will be helpful is he does debuff all enemies by 20% attack and defense. That is good for Super Battle Road. I feel like there's most of the difficult content. It's Ultimate Red Zone, right? Like, you know, long events, Legendary Vegeta event, Legendary Goku event. That's not going to help. But for Super Battle Road, that can help Omega be a little bit more powerful, right? So Omega's looking good. He doesn't have something that puts him over the top. Like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has the super attack counter, which just, again, I would say that puts him over the top. It's so crazy, right? If Omega had access to something like that, he would be way better. He's definitely one of the better EZA TURs, but I don't think he's competing with Gogeta at all. I just don't. Like, Omega's just, like, traditional good. Whereas Gogeta, I feel like, is, like, really busted, right? Alright, guys, so next we're going to go ahead and rock the Shadow Dragon Saga team. Now, we have one Omega Shenron friend here, but he's not level 10 Lynx, unfortunately. That does not count. He is not level 10 Lynx. But, we're still going to rock this. I mean, we'll just make sure to focus on mine. But here's the issue, right? Friend system. Dokkan. It's time. Okay. Because I fear that especially after this anniversary, I just don't think you're going to be able to find any other friends or leads or anything except for, right, like, the big boys. That's it. The 7th anniversary LRs. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So my Omega's on this next turn with the Shadow Dragon army and Nova and stuff like that. Perfect. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and go through here, and let's build up my Omega Shenron. Let's get him up to, you know, his full 7 attacks, sort of see what he's going to look like. Again, you're going to want to make sure to pair him with other, like, Shadow Dragon characters, stuff like that. Omega with Brutal Beatdown, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle. You can run Omega on, like, Full Power or Battle of Fate. It definitely would work, right, for sure. Or Power Absorption. But Omega's going to be at his best on Shadow Dragon Saga, GT Bosses, or Inhuman Deeds. Because those are the 3 teams where Sin Shenron is as well. If you get the 2 of them together, it's just nastiness, right? So, okay, so here's this turn. 252k defense turn 1. The GT Bosses run, we are at 150% leader skill. For some reason, GT Bosses has leader skill 150%. Although, to be fair, this Omega... Oh, I gotta give him the sticker, damn it. But to be completely fair, Omega, this guy who just got his EZA right now is the first 170% Shadow Dragon Saga lead. Despite the fact that this is, you know, this guy and Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they are the very first category leads, right? August 3rd of 2017. Just now, Shadow Dragon Saga got their 170% lead, right? So, that is good, I guess. 252% right here. Again, we're on double Omega Shenron, so we have a full 170% to Shadow Dragon. The Shadow Dragon Saga team is definitely really good now, right? We have really good options. We're getting support from both the LR Shadow Dragon Army and Nova right here. Do keep that in mind. And again, we need to see 7 attacks from Omega right here. And then again, I have to give him the sticker. Ooh, okay. He jumped up to 5. Look at the way his damage jumped up. So that's, again, he now had 3 attacks out of the 7 he needed. Look at the way that damage of his skyrocketed. So those extra stats he gets will really add up. Omega will be able to help in short events and stuff like that. But it looks like, look, where you're going to see his, like, real power, you're going to see him truly shine and look good, is definitely going to be in long events, right? Of course, Tech Sin was in slot 7. I have not been able to run the 2 together up to this point so far in this video. That's what you want to do, though, is you want to run Tech Sin Shenron and Physical Omega together. That's the ideal thing, because the Physical Sin Shenron, he's okay, right? Like, people meme that he's, like, super horrible and stuff like that. He is really not that good. But Physical Sin Shenron, he's probably, like, actually, like, he's runnable, I guess. But Tech Sin Shenron is a beast, right? He's going to be getting to like 500-600k defense. The thing with Omega and Tech Sin Shenron as a rotation, keep in mind, is that the turn starts and Omega has full ki. Omega is not, you guys know, like every single turn, like Omega's basically going to be at like full ki, right? He's not struggling for ki whatsoever. So with that, you'll be able to save all the ki orbs for Tech Sin, who needs it, right, as part of his passive. So that's going to be good. Wow, we're up to like nearly 300k right here. And again, we're not even linked up with Tech Sin. I think Sin will... Does Sin have shocking... I can't remember if Sin has shocking speed. We'll see next turn when we're going to finally get the two of them together. All right, so let's see what Omega does right here. He's done, what, 3 attacks? Ah, this sucks. This lowers our defense right here. So that's unfortunate. That did a lot of damage. Okay. But even with his defense lowered, he's not really taking damage now. Okay, so this is attack number 4. We'll definitely get up to at least attack number 5 right here. There's attack number 5. Give us one more. Nice. Okay, so that's 6 attacks already. So we're going to be on turn 6 with Omega having been fully built up, right? So that was pretty good. Omega will really be good, though, if he's able to get multiple super attacks in a turn. By the way, my LR Shadow Dragon Army, they're still only 55%. I haven't put orbs in them, considering I'm still just waiting for the last copy of the LR Shadow Dragon Army to come out. Although I guess I could give him the orbs. I might as well. You know. But, okay. I'm actually... I like with what we've seen from Omega. I do want to say he could be a little bit better, though. Not that I'm saying he's bad or flawed or anything like that. I just feel like they could have just given his numbers... His numbers could be higher. Like, he's getting 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. I kind of feel like that should just jump up to, like, 180 or something like that. It's just, keep in mind, you know, outside of, like, Shadow Dragon Saga, he does work well with Super Saiyan 4s, right? Like, he's got Fierce Battle, he's got Shocking Speed, he's got GT, right? That's what's crazy. You can run the Shadow Dragons or the Super Saiyan 4s, and they probably will work. But what's really bad, damn it, we can't... Yeah, our defense is low. His defense is way higher than that, right? What do we get right here? So this is all 7 links active. He just has all 7 with Sin. Boom, right there. That's really good. Okay, so these two is a nasty rotation. Again, Sin, if you get Sin a lot of orbs, he's rocking like 500k defense and shit like that. This Tech Sin Shenron. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand how ridiculous this guy is. I am going to use an item just in case the LR Shadow Dragon Army gets super attacked. Because, again, remember, they're only 55% for me right now. Okay, so let's see what this rotation looks like. So, again, this is all 7 links activated for Omega. Keep in mind that Omega's defense is like, I don't know, like 400k right now, actually, or something like that. His defense was just lowered. So let's see what his attack stat is going to be. So this is attack number 7 right here. Wow, 7.5. So he could pop out, again, remember, 3 of these. He looks good, again. I just do think that they could have given him higher stats. Just like he doesn't necessarily need more tech. I just think that they could have made his stats higher, right? Because it's like, I feel like Tech Sin is better. Tech Sin Shenron is definitely a better character, right? Great Ape Goku could super attack right here, and it might do double. I think it would do double-digit damage. I'm serious. Damn it. I really wish he would have. I'm telling y'all, Tech Sin would have taken like double-digit damage from that Great Ape Goku super attack. That Sin Shenron is ridiculous. At the very least, Omega will be good in that he's going to be a link battery for Tech Sin Shenron. Again, that alone does make him good. I'm going to put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We can get a look at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Go ahead, Goku. Give us a nice little super attack right here, and you're going to get your ass kicked right back. Yep. Nice try, buddy. No, no, no. Bitch! Get back, Great Ape Goku. He's too nasty, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I haven't gotten any super attacks with him in this run up to this point, or else he would have taken double digits from that attack right there. I guess that could be an issue with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta going through some of these events, is you could blow through it so fast with the 7-year anniversary units that you're not really able to build up that passive of Gogeta's where he does need the super attack. So, okay, what is Omega looking like right here? Defense 400k at the start of turn. He's very good. because now he's getting 30% defense when any super attack is giving him 30% defense. If he like triple supers on this rotation, right? Like it's just insane. Like he's getting what, like 100k defense per super or something like that at this point, basically, or more, or like 130k defense per super. Like, okay. Yeah, so this is where things start to get, like, real crazy. We have a lot of support on this rotation. Again, we have all 7 links activated. I mean, this is what, you know, peak Omega Shenron is going to be looking like. Dropping 8 million attack stats with, you know, at minimum, like, 500k plus defense. This guy and Sin next to each other, they're nasty. This is a powerful... Look at this. This is powerful, man. I would love to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku Super Sin right here, because I'm telling you, I think it would be like 150k damage or less. Anything under 200k, if Sin eats a super right here, is really good. Oh, okay. Yeah, do you guys think Sin is good? I like Omega, but this guy is the... they're good. The two of them together, they're nasty for sure. I mean, we just exploded this event. Okay, I think that's pretty good right there. Let's give our boy Omega a sticker, and then I think we're probably going to finish up. Let me know what you guys think of physical Omega Shenron. I thought he was pretty good. I really think he's very strong. It really helps. This guy, I would have been like, yeah, he's great, but like, okay, what do we do with him? But they did drop Sin. So it's like, now you rock these two together and you're good to go. These two are ridiculous together, the Tech Sin and then the Omega together. Again, if they didn't drop either of the two, the other one is just left scratching their balls. Like, what the fuck? But because they did drop both during this anniversary, you could use both together, and they're very powerful. We still need more options to fill out, you know, Shadow Dragon Saga, Inhuman Deeds, GT bosses, all these teams. But, like, these are definitely very powerful options that were added here. I'm going to go ahead and get this Shadow Dragon LR active skill in here, because this is one of the rarest ones in the game or something. Alright guys, I guess we could get more, I mean, dude, we might as well see what Omega's gonna do against this Goku. Goku can't kill us on this turn. No way. The Dragon Fist is not gonna be enough to kill Omega, so that's pretty good. Again, here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So Sin is a Rainbow Orb Changer, creates his orbs, right? But Omega, like how good they are linking and the way Omega's designed and shit like that, you don't need any of these orbs. So Sin just sits there and is going to get his orbs every single turn. And thus Sin is going to have, you know, the 50% chance to crit, 50% chance to additional, the 600k defense. So, like, these two, like, this is nasty. Like, these guys are not. Look at this. This Goku is strong. This Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's no pussy. He's no bitch, right? Like, this is definitely still one of the tougher bosses in the game. And, I mean, I think this rotation of Omega and Sin is certainly going to be able to tear through it. No issues whatsoever, right? So, pretty good. Remember that Sin, by the way, his attack stats, he's probably hitting way harder than what his attack stats would sort of imply because of the crit chance and the additional and stuff like that. So Sin is often going to be doing just like ungodly, insane amounts of damage. That was no support. Look what the Omegas did on this turn. Crazy. Very impressive, dude. Very impressive. All right, this is Crashing Maelstrom, Omega Shenron. His leader skill is Shadow Dragon Saga Category Key 3 and 170% of stats, or Physical Type Key 3 and 100% of stats. Nice that we do finally get the Shadow Dragon Saga 170% lead. You know, now, of course, there's kind of the new meta of 200%, but whatever. His super attack is the minus energy Powerball, which raises defense for 1 turn, does immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers enemy defense. The 30% defense per super attack is crazy when he's starting the turn out at nearly 400k defense without support. That means his defense is going to be insane. If he double and triple supers, he's looking good. He's definitely very strong. His passive skill, minus Energy of Evil, gives him 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. He lowers all enemies' attack and defense by 20%. That's probably only going to realistically be solid in Super Battle Road stages, but it does give him a little extra something. I do wish they would have bumped that up a little bit. I think if that was, because that's the same as prior, yeah, that stays the same before his EZA and after. I think that what they could have done with that is they could have bumped it to 30. Seriously, like, I feel like Omega's great if you're going for long events, but in shorter events, before he gets a couple of attacks in, he certainly will leave a little bit to be desired, right? I think they could have upped that, because in the truly difficult content, it doesn't matter. Enemies are immune to it anyway. So I think 30% could have been a little bit better there. He gets 10% attack and defense with each attack performed, up to a max of 170. Once he gets like 3 attacks in, he starts to become really strong, right? Then he launches a guaranteed additional. That's good. That's the way we want it. With a 30% chance, a medium chance of being a super attack. So that's good. Link set, very strong. Brutal Beatdown, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, GT, Fear and Faith, Shadow Dragon, Fierce Battle. So much power is being generated from this Link set. The fact that he shares all 7 links with Tex and Shenron makes that probably one of the more formidable rotations in the game, for sure. Sin will be able to just completely dominate. Omega's going to be looking good. It'll be powerful. Omega's 12 key multiplier is 150%, which is, you know, typical number we expect to see. In terms of EZAs, pretty much just his own Shadow Dragon Saga EZA will he potentially help you out in. And then finally, he's on a number of category teams. The problem is that, unfortunately, a lot of these teams are very dead. So he's on Shadow Dragon Saga, which is not a dead team, considering it just got, you know, one of the 2 best units in the game added to it. Tex and Shenron, who's a best unit in the game. This guy is a contender. So this team is looking really strong, right? Then Full Power, this team is completely dead. A lot of really good units on it, but there's no leads, and it's wonky. Needs a bit more and a real leader. Then Omega is also on Inhuman Deeds. Literally never gotten a lead besides LR, Nappa, and Vegeta. I have no idea what they're waiting for. This team will be able to be built in a variety of interesting ways once it finally gets a real lead, which it has not up to this point. Omega is also on Power Absorption. Potentially could be a solid team. You know, we'll see. Then, of course, Omega is also on the GT Bosses team. Now, again, I think GT Bosses outright needs, like, one of the top 5. Like, they got to drop an LR for GT Bosses, who I look at and we use, and it's like, yeah, he's better than Full Power Frieza, better than UI Goku, like, you know, STR Vegito. That class of units, I think, needs to be surpassed with a new GT Bosses leader, for sure. This team needs it so bad. And then finally, he is on the Battle of Fate team. Battle of Fate is a real team, right? You certainly could maybe try and run, I don't know, like Full Power Frieza, slot 1, Omega, slot 2, or something like that. Like, you could try shenanigans like that. It certainly could work, right? Battle of Fate, I think, is a good team. So, let me know what you guys think of our boy Omega. I forgot to put the sticker on him until just right now, but whatever, we will still go ahead and put the sticker on him. Again, let me know what you guys are thinking about our boy Physical Omega Shenron and his EZA. I certainly do think he is very, very good after his EZA. I could see myself using him a lot. He's definitely one of the better units on a lot of his category teams, for sure. So that's going to give him extra viability. So let me know what you guys think of Physical Omega Shenron's EZA. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.